Hey guys, it's Brian here. As many of you know, I've been looking forward to playing FIFA 14 and also been kind of contemplating on what team I'm going to be choosing for my career mode. I had a plan to do a very intense kind of voting process to figure out what that team was going to be, but time is of the essence. We're only about a day and a half away from the actual game being released, the early release that is, and this is the video that this decision is going to be made on. So it's going to be simple. I've looked at teams, I've looked at what I'm interested in, and I've also taken what you guys have said. I've listened to, lots of comments, some private messages on which to choose and what teams to go with, and I've narrowed it down to two. And I'm sorry to anybody that, I haven't chosen the other team that you were looking forward to, but I will be doing another series for FIFA 14 when PS4 comes out. So there's always that second chance there. And I'm going to be doing another video on top of this talking about how I'm going to be doing a second career mode at the same time as this one for a lower league team. So if you want to talk about a lower league team and we want to get that conversation going, you can just find that other video, probably be up very close to the same time of this video going up as well. So yeah, getting down to brass tacks, guys, the two teams that I've kind of narrowed it down to are Cardiff City and Southampton. And these are two teams that I think would be a lot of fun to play with. There were two sides that I've been interested in playing with. I had a lot of response to play as either of them. Cardiff obviously getting a solid response because they're a team that's newly promoted. The one problem with Cardiff in a way is that they are a newly promoted team, so there's going to be a lot of people really wanting to play as them. But still, a team that is very exciting to me, a team that is outside England, and that's, that's interesting. That's a kind of cool wrinkle to have for your side. And also, a club that really has a strong following and a team that could, potentially stick around in the Premier League a bit, but also would be really fun to kind of beef them up and make them a team to be really reckoned with. On the other side of the table, you have a team like Southampton that are a better side. They are, straight up really beefed up this season compared to last season, and bringing players like Victor Wanyama, a guy that I really love from FIFA 13, would be an absolute pleasure to play with initially, and also the opportunity there to, they're not necessarily a middle link side, they're maybe a little bit lower than that, but the transfers that they brought in have started, moving them up a little bit, moving them to the point, and it gets to the point that you start to consider, hey, this side might be a side that could really, get to that kind of Fulham status where maybe not necessarily a team that is pushing for those, EuroLeague or Champions League spots, but a team that, is floating around there, floating in that top 10 every year. And for our career mode, we can push them even farther than that. And that's why it's interesting to me. They got some interesting players in regards to some young guys there. They brought in some really cool transfers. Ricky Lambert's there, which is always fun to have him. I wouldn't say that that's the best striker to have in the world, but he's a great English player, and I would love to play with him. So yeah, these are kind of the things that I'm floating back and forth, but it's up to you guys. It really is. How we're gonna settle this, I'm not gonna do likes because you can make accounts or whatever. I don't know that if you're that committed, then kudos to you. But what we're gonna do is it's simple. If you're interested in one or the other, just post a comment in the comments section. Whichever one has the most comments will likely be the team that I choose. And the only wrinkle to this whole thing is that if you've been around on the channel for a long time, if you're one of the people that I've known and I've seen for quite a while, and you're posting your response, you're going to carry some more weight. So if I see a lot of those, people that really enjoy the series I've done in the past, really asking for one over the other, then that is definitely a team that I'll consider more. But until then, though, thank you for following my Liverpool series. It's been so much fun, and I'm very excited to bring you guys lots of FIFA 14 content. I'll have a video up coming in regards to what team I might be choosing for a lower league side, because I want to do that as well, and also talking a little bit about what I'm going to be doing on day one of FIFA coming up. But until then, thank you for watching, and let me know which team you want to see me play as in FIFA 14. Cheers.